Happy birthday. Today is July 20th, and these are your birthday messages. We have the Emperor Order, which is Moon in Virgo, the Dead End, and perceived failure is oftentimes success trying to be born in a bigger way. So, this birthday, you could be really reconsidering things. You may have just experienced an ending, or this could simply symbolize the end of the previous year. You're entering a new age, you are starting off a new chapter of your life, and so you could be saying goodbye to some things, or maybe you feel like now is the time to start something new and fresh. The dead end is not like a permanent, forever dead end. It is, in fact, the start of something new. So once you're ready to close out an old chapter, an old way of being, you can start new, you can start fresh. And with the Emperor card and the Order card, you could really be trying to figure out how you want to move through life. The Emperor wears armor for a reason. The world can be harsh, and there are times where you may need to protect yourself. This does not literally have to be literal armor, but perhaps emotional armor. Maybe there are certain habits you should not indulge in any longer, or people that you don't need to interact with, or things that you maybe used to allow that you are no longer going to allow, like certain things that maybe you were fine with, you no longer find acceptable in your life. The number 4 is about stability. Virgo has, a lot of attention to detail, and they can be very meticulous and know like how to do things in a really efficient way. So maybe there's something in your life or a way that you have been going through life, moving through life, that needs a bit of an overhaul, that needs to be straightened up, put into order, like the way these crops are planted in straight little rows, so that way the gardener or the farmer can access them, so that the plants have enough space to grow, so that there's not like a whole bunch of weeds growing in between them, so that the bugs don't get at them. Treat yourself the way you would treat, a field of crops. Like, take care of yourself, tend to yourself. Are you getting enough water? Are you exercising? Are you getting enough sunlight and fresh air? Is your environment tidy and, set up in the way that you can get your done? So you can have people over if you want, and so you're not like tripping over stuff. There could be so many different ways that this might present in your life, but the Emperor is very like they know how to fix things. You really should think about what needs tightening up in your life, what needs some straightening out, what needs to be repaired, corrected, improved.